this week on homework, we are talking about the different ways of learning. Napag-usapan na natin na the brain gets information from the 5 senses. Napag-usapan din natin ang 3 different ways of presenting a lesson. Those are concrete, pictorial, and symbolic. At mga bata, napag-usapan na rin natin ang tungkol sa learning styles. Naaalala nyo ba kahapon? Pinag-usapan natin ang tungkol sa visual learning. These are people who learn through pictures, drawings, and graphs. At napag-usapan natin mga bata kung paano pa mas magiging magaling sa pag-aaral ang mga visual learners. Today, we will talk about a new learning style. Kaya, samahan niyo ako, sama-sama tayong mag-aral, sama-sama tayong masayang gumawa ng homework.
Theme of the week: different ways of learning. Today's topic:
Kinesthetic learners.
today's guest,
Renee Tracy Parado.
Hi everyone! Today we will talk about another learning style. Do you remember the learning style that we talked about yesterday? That's right, that's visual learners. Ang mga visual learners ay natututo sa pamamagitan ng pictures, drawings, at mga graphs. Sa araw na ito, tayo ay matututo tungkol sa kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners learn by demonstration, modeling, and by movements. Hi, Renee!
Hi po.
Ready ka na ba sa lesson natin, Renee?
Opo.
Opo, pero bago yon, pag-usapan muna natin ang ating thought bubble. Diba po?
Opo.
Ang thought bubble, yan yung dapat anong iniisip natin. Si Ate Sally, ang iisipin ay yung lesson natin for today. So, ang lesson natin for today ay tungkol sa parts of the body. Ano yung lesson natin?
Parts of the body.
Tama po. So, kung ano yung nasa thought bubble ni Ate Sally, yun din lang dapat thought bubble mo. Anong dapat nandoon sa loob ng thought bubble mo?
Yung parts of the body.
Very good. Parts of the body. That's correct, Renee. And then later, we will also talk about your schedule and your rules. Okay?
Okay.
Okay po. Ang ating pag-uusapan sa araw na ito ay body parts. Gagawa tayo ng art. At meron tayong talking activity. Mamaya natin reviewin yung rules mo. Pero balita ko, meron kang kanta para sa akin. Meron ka bang kanta tungkol sa parts of the body?
Opo.
Sige nga. Pakita mo nga sa akin. Ayan. 1, 2, 3, go!
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Very good. Ano yung parts of the body na pinag-usapan mo kanina sa kanta mo? Head, shoulders,
knees,
toes. Ano naman yung parts of the face? Eyes.
ears, mouth, nose.
Very good. Pwede bang ako naman magturo sa'yo ng kanta mamaya?
Opo.
Sige, gagawin naman natin in Filipino. Okay po?
Okay po.
Sige po. Ang gagawin natin ay paa, tuhod,
Tuhod,
balikat,
balikat,
ulo.
ulo.
Sige po, kantahin natin. 1, 2, 3. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Magpalakpakan tayo. Very good, Renee.
Mata sa mata.
O, sige po. Ano nga ulit? Ano nga ulit yung dapat nasa thought bubble natin?
Part of the body.
Parts of the body. Po.
Po.
Okay, ulitin mo po.
Parts of the body. Po.
Okay, appear. Good job. So kids, today we will learn about kinesthetic learners. Yun bang mga natututo sa pamamaraan ng movements, play, at kung ano-ano pang paggawa.
On your way to success? Start with the best. New Era University, where we guide every individual to their natural state of excellence. Enroll now Because New Era University awaits the future we can build together.
Objectives of the episode.
At the end of the episode, the viewers will learn about kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners are those who learn better through movements and play.
So today, I am working with a kinesthetic learner. Ang kinesthetic learner ay natututo sa pamamagitan ng movement, play, at kung ano-ano pang mga activities. Renee, are you ready to work?
Yes.
Yes. Renee, remember, we have to talk about the thought bubble first. Remember, what's our topic for today? Parts?
Parts of the body.
Correct. Parts of the body po. Ano nga po yung ating pong topic for today?
Parts of the body po.
Tama. So, ibig sabihin, kung si Ate Sally ang iniisip ay parts of the body, ano rin po ang dapat na iniisip mo?
Parts of the body din?
Tama po. Parts of the body din po. Tama yun. And then, let's talk about your schedule. First, we will talk about body parts. Right? Ano yung una nating pinag-usapan kanina?
Body parts.
Body parts po. Tapos, we will do art. What will we do next?
Art.
Art.
po.
And then, we will talk about talking. Okay?
Okay.
Okay po. Dahil tapos na tayo sa body parts, lalagyan na natin yan ng... Anong lalagay po natin? Check.
Check.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sige, ako na po maglalagay ng check. Okay lang po?
Okay.
Ibig pong sabihin nun, tapos na yung body parts. Kumanta tayo kanina, di ba?
Opo.
Opo, ang gagawin nating next ay art.
Art.
Art, very good. But let's review, Renee. Look here first. Look here. Let's talk about the rules first. First rule, look at Ate Sally. Who should you look at?
Ate Sally.
Very good. Then, you listen to Ate Sally. What's the next one? Listen.
Listen to Ate Sally.
Listen to Ate Sally. And lastly, you answer loudly. Again? Answer
Answer
loudly.
loudly.
Very good. Ayan. So, after we talk about schedule and rules, let's do, what will we do?
Art.
Art. Very good. Meron na ako ditong paper. Ready ka na ba?
Opo.
Opo. Ano nga yung topic natin for today?
Art.
Art. Ano yung topic natin? Yung bang toys o parts of the body? Parts
Parts
of
of the body.
parts of the body. Kaya ang gagawin po natin, magdodrawing tayo dito sa malaking paper na to. Anong idodrawing natin?
Big tree.
Ah, tree ba? Dapat ba tree yung idodrawing natin? Ano po ba yung topic natin? Ano yung nasa thought bubble natin? Tree o body?
Body.
Body po. Kaya yung art natin tungkol saan dapat? Sa tree o sa body?
Body.
So, anong dodrawing natin dito? Tree o body?
Body.
Body, very good. Ready ka na? Ready ka na po ba? Magdodrawing na po tayo ng body. Anong gusto mong gawin? Girl o boy?
Girl.
Girl, very good. Gusto mo bang kamukha mo?
Opo.
Sige, isipin mo na po kung ano yung gagawin mo ha. Anong dodrawing mo? Okay po ba yon?
Opo.
Okay po ba yon? Okay. So kids, today, we are learning about kinesthetic learners. Tandaan mga bata, ang kinesthetic learners ay yung mga natututo sa pamamagitan ng pagkilos o paggawa. Si Renee ay isang halimbawa ng kinesthetic learners. Usually, pag bata pa ang mga mag-aaral, sila ay mga kinesthetic learners. Kailangan nila ng movement, paggalaw. Minsan nilalagyan pa natin ng music. Samahan nyo kami mamaya dahil tayo ay mag-aaral naman tungkol sa body parts.
When a story starts with faith, it can only grow further and stronger. As time passes by, we learn about your story. In an institution of exceptional healthcare, with genuine Christian compassion, we care about you. With a safe, secured, and sanitized environment, accompanied by a team of trusted healthcare professionals, we're built this way to serve you better. By providing affordable health services to general population, we want what's best for you. Because at New Era General Hospital, everyone matters.
Homework Hotline!
Ate Sally, kinakabahan po ako tuwing nag-e-exam kami. Nape-pressure po ako sa oras, kaya hindi po ako nakakasagot ng maayos. Ano po bang dapat kong gawin para hindi po kabahan?
Hi Princess! Salamat sa tanong mo. Ang tanong mo ay kung paano ka hindi kakabahan kapag nagtitake ka ng exam. Talaga naman kasing nakakaba kapag nag-e-exam tayo, di ba? Pero huwag kang mag-alala. Sa araw na ito, ang ating pag-uusapan ay isang test-taking strategy. O Princess, ang pag-uusapan natin ay isang test-taking strategy. Ang tawag dito ay relax. Siyempre, unang-una kapag nagtitake ng test, dapat hinay-hinay ka lang at mag-relax ka muna. Gawin mo, ganun. Dapat huminga ka muna bago ka mag-take ng test at dapat kalmado ka. Pero ito ang mga dapat na steps na gagawin habang nagtitake ng test. Una ay R. R for read. E. E for examine everything. L for label your answer. A for always check your answers and the numbers that you were answering. And X is for X out. Ulitin ko ha. Ang sabi ko kanina ay relax. Dapat R, E, L, A, X. Para matandaan mo, gumawa ako dito ng mga words. So, ang unang dapat mong gawin ay read. Oh, ano ba ang read? Princess, dapat basahin mo ang instructions. Yun ang unang-una mong babasahin. Read the instructions. Yun ang una. Pangalawa, basahin mo rin kung ano ang inahanap sa bawat item. Ito ba ay encircle, underline, match, o kung ano-ano pang instructions. Dapat basahin mo yung bawat detalye sa bawat item. Kasi doon mo malalaman kung ano ang dapat mong gawin. Princess, pwede ka rin namang magsimula sa mga items na sa palagay mo ay madali. Tapos, balikan mo na lang yung mga mahihirap. Ang pangalawa ay letter E o examine. Pag sinabi nating examine, dapat examine every detail or every answer in the test. O Princess, dapat maging magaling ka sa pag-pay attention to details. Always pay attention to the details of the exam. That's letter E, examine. Susunod ay R, E, anong susunod na letter? Letter L. Ito ay label. Ayan. Lalo na sa mga math exams, tandaan mo, pag may problem solving, dapat yung mga sagot, lagyan mo ng label. Label your answer. O kaya, kung ito naman ay isang exam sa reading, pwede mong gawin, label the proof of your answer. Halimbawa, yung tanong ay, sino? Sino ang character dun sa tanong? Eh di balikan mo yung story at lagyan mo ng bilog yung character na sumasagot sa tanong. Ayan, dalawa na lang, Princess. R for read, E for examine, L for label, at letter A. Ang letter A ay always. Princess, dapat always check the items that you are answering para matiyak mo na wala kang nalampasan. Minsan kasi sa kaka-answer natin, ang ginagawa mo, minsan nakakalimutan mo na meron palang mga items na nakalimutan mo na palang sagutan. Kaya dapat ulit-ulitin mo na tingnan ang bawat page ng exam para malaman mo na lahat ng ito ay nasagutan mo. At ang panghuli, Princess, ay letter X o X out. X out, ibig sabihin nun, Princess, tingnan mo kung may mga sa palagay mo mali yung sagot mo. E di ulitin mo yung pagsagot doon, basta kailangan tiyakin mo lang na pakiramdam mo kung talagang mali ito, e di ulitin mo. Ayan, tandaan, Princess, ha, every time you are doing an exam, you just have to relax. That's R-E-L-A-X. Relax. Sana nakatulong kami sa'yo. Paalam!
Kada umaga, sarap ng umaga, magkakasama. Kada umaga, sarap ng umaga, magkakasama. Kada umaga.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.
So today, we talked about another learning style. That's kinesthetic learners. Kinesthetic learners require movement and play when they are learning a subject. And also, we talked about body parts. Hi, Renee! Ang ganda-ganda naman po ng ginawa natin po, di ba?
Opo.
Ano ang ginawa po natin?
Nag-drawing.
Nag-drawing po tayo. Ano pong dinrawing natin?
Parts of the body.
Parts of the body. At sino po yung dinrawing natin?
Renee po.
Ay, ikaw po yan?
Opo.
Good job. Kung ikaw po yan, sabihin mo nga sa akin yung mga parts of the body. Ituturo ko po, tapos ikaw po magsasabi. Okay po. Pero, dapat rules muna tayo. Where should you put our hands? On the lap.
On the top.
Okay po. And sit properly. Sige nga, hands on the lap and sit properly. Good job. Sige po. Let's study body parts. Let's start from the top. What is this?
Hair.
Hair. Very good. How many ribbons do you have on your hair?
2.
2 ribbons. Very good. And then, what's on the face?
2 eyes.
2 eyes. Good job. And then, what's this?
1 nose.
1 nose. Very good. And then, you have
1 mouth.
1 mouth. Very good. 1 mouth. And then, ano kaya yung nandito? Natatakpan ng damit. Merong?
Neck.
Neck. Very good. And then, you have?
2 hands.
This is the ito yung hand. Ito, anong tawag dito?
Braso.
Braso on English? Arms.
Arm.
Arms. How many arms do we have?
2.
2 arms. Very good. And then we have
2 hands.
2 hands. Very good. And what can we find on our hands? What is this?
Fingers.
Fingers. Can you wave your fingers? Wave. And then, let's count our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 fingers. Very good. And then, what do you have here? Inside the dress, what do you have here?
Belly.
The belly and the tummy.
Tummy.
Tummy, very good. Or the stomach. And then, what do you have here?
Feet. 2 feet.
You have 2. You have 2. This one first. Legs.
Legs.
Again, what do you
2
have?
legs.
2 legs po. And then lastly, you have the feet. Okay, sit properly. Good job. Hands on the
Lap.
hands on the lap. Very good. Okay? Pwede ko po bang marinig ulit yung kanta mo?
Opo.
Opo. Ano nga yung kanta mo?
Head,
Head.
shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh, you stand up. You stand up. And then, you sing for me. Okay. Ganyan. Okay? 1, 2, 3, sing!
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Very good. Oh, isa pa. Yung kanina yung pinag-usapan natin, yung Filipino naman. Oh, dun ka. Ayan. Ano yung una? Paa,
Paa,
tuhod, balikat, ulo.
ulo.
Ulitin po natin. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. 1, 2, 3, sing! Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Paa, tuhod, balikat, ulo. Magpalakpakan tayo.
Eyes.
Good job po! So today, kids, we talked about the body parts at ang nakasama ko sa araw na ito ay isang kinesthetic learner. Ang kinesthetic learner ay nangangailangan ng movements o paggalaw upang matuto ng mga lessons. Kung meron kayong homework na gusto nyong tulungan namin kayo o kaya may suggestions or comments kayo, just email us at our email address. That's net25kids@gmail.com. Follow nyo rin kami sa Twitter at Instagram. Hanapin nyo lang ang Net25Kids. Like and share our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/net25kids. Mga bata, sama-sama tayong mag-aral, sama-sama tayong masayang gumawa ng homework! Paalam!